Hey, Blue Table fans, I have an extra special treat for you today. This is a Tzeentch Daemons army, and let me tell you why this army is good. You can use it in Warhammer 40k or in Age of Sigmar. First off, it's got everything on the right base sizes, including 70 pink horrors. And a couple of them are these banner things, but you know, maybe you don't want to include those. You've also got 40 blue horrors. And online I saw a guy who had painted the pink horrors with blue fire and the blue horrors with pink fire, and I just loved that. A lot of, I think the official Games Workshop color scheme has them with regular flames, like orange, red, yellow, and I don't think that really works for a Tzeentch army. I think you need magical flames. Okay, also our 20 brimstone horrors, which I've done as purple flame, and I think that works a zillion times better, again, than the regular natural world red, yellow, and orange flames. Also, I made 9 of these Tzeentchlings on 40mm bases. These are supposed to stand in as Nurglings. Now, if you decide to use Nurglings in your army, and by the way, they are very good. They're arguably some of the best infantry in the world, and that's because they have Mischief Makers, which is they can deploy in the middle of the board. But if you do, you just lose Locus of Tzeentch, which gives the Tzeentch Daemons a defensive advantage if they're near a character. All right, let's continue. So that's the basic troops. So that clocks in at 70 plus 40 plus 20, 130 models. So many, 139 if you count the Tzeentchlings. Okay, mid-tier, we've got a Fluxmaster, which is basically a Psyker or Wizard, whatever it's called in Age of Sigmar, on a disc. And this guy's pretty awesome. I love him. And you've got a Fate Skimmer, which is the Chariot with a Wizard type on it. And let's see, he has like a custom hand. I didn't like the hand that came with him. Now the Screamers, I did them pink. And that's one of the 2 main colors, obviously. And I just thought it'd be a nice change pace. So with the pink, the black, and the yellow eyes, the Screamers in this army, they look really good. Over here, just for hex of it, I've got 3 blue Screamers, like a turquoise color, which is the traditional thing. There's 6 Flamers, and these have sort of a blue-gray color to them. They're supposed to be like fungoid beings, so I thought that color worked well with the rest of the army, and also was, kept with the fungus theme. 2 Exalted Flamers. Now what I did is I cut the flame. They have the option for this huge burst of flames that comes out. I don't like that. I think it looks dumb. I basically cut it all out and then re-sculpted their arms, and I think it looks a lot weirder and more alien this way. And this one, I kept some of the pink flames, and there you go. Okay, let's continue. The Lords of Change. These are the centerpieces of the army. This first guy, I got him practically 100% painted. So I just did some refurbishment, and I'm calling it good to go. I did redo the base. All these guys have really amazing base work, by the way, with this sort of scrublands thing. I did what's called good corking on them, which is you put in natural stone formations. So nothing but goodness there. Even the mid-size bases have good corking and foliage on them like this. It's not just straight up grit. All right. Now the Warlord is this lavender-y, purpley, pinkish type of guy, and he has a sword. I definitely would put Bale swords on them. I do, if given the time, I'm going to switch this to a Bale sword. I'm just looking for the part. That's the only change that I would make. I gave this guy the book, so his staff head would be like really even cooler than the other one. And that's from Kairos Fate Weaver. So I tried to make this guy, since he is a Warlord, I tried to make him extra special cool. And both of them just look absolutely stunning. They are going to be really something to see on the battlefield. I'm using this as a casual army. Yeah, I don't think Tzeentch Daemons are particularly competitive. They're okay, don't get me wrong, but they're not famous for being top tier, at least for now. All right, anyway, who knows when Tzeentch will have his plans come to fruition. This guy has a couple of brimstone horrors, purple ones, on his base. So, guys, I gotta tell you, this army, it's a work of love. It all came together amazingly. It has so many cool things in it. Oh, the Changeling. The Changeling is a must-take in a Tzeentch Daemons army. And the model is absolutely outstanding. On a 40mm base, he really stands head and shoulders above the rest. In 40K, he can't be easily targeted because of, obviously, if you keep him next to troops, he's a character. And he imitates the weapon and stat block of who he's fighting. So he can get pretty crazy and definitely mix it up in melee, as well as being a powerful psyker. How the Tzeentch army wins is basically, you know, bodies, weight of bodies, because these can become blue horrors and these can become brimstone horrors, so they're really hard to shift. And also loads and loads of mortal wounds, so many mortal wounds. Everything in here smites. The pink horrors do it, I think, on a 5-up on 1d6, and with various buffs, you can just have, like, it's like smite, 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 and the Lord Tzeentch has even more things. They imitate smite. So you basically burn enemy units to a crisp with tons and tons of psychic powers. So a lot of cool, weird stuff in the army physically, and a lot of cool, weird stuff in the army in terms of what it can do. So there you have it. I'm incredibly pleased. Painting an army with 152 figures in it is absolutely no mean feat, and it's looking good.